Hello, Donald here. Welcome to this edition of Weekly Wisdom. So, this week I want to talk a little bit about mindset. So, when clients first come to me, they typically have a whole list of complaints. Their work sucks, their marriage sucks, their mood sucks, maybe their health sucks, or some combination of all those things. Typically, have a number of problems. And one of my primary areas of focus is to help them see that they're the common denominator to all of these problems, and that ultimately their real problem lies in their mindset. So this is true for you as well, at least to some degree, because it's totally human. If we're dissatisfied with something in our life, it's typically because we are seeing it through a victim's lens, not because of the actual circumstances, but our perception of that. But let me be clear that there are real victims, and I don't mean to convey that being a victim is less than in some way. The point here is just to highlight that from a victim's mindset is one of seeing our experiences as something that's happening to us, that we typically don't have any agency, that we have no way out. In contrast to the victim mindset is a hero's mindset. So like the hero in any story, the hero is somebody that faces their own challenges and they transform through that challenge. So a hero's mindset is really one that sees our circumstances as an opportunity to persevere and to grow. So the key difference between a hero's mindset and a victim's mindset can be seen in the way that they react to the pain that they're experiencing. So a hero learns from the pain and a victim tries to avoid the pain. Or a way that I like to talk about it, a hero turns towards their pain and a victim turns away from. Like a lot of things, this is a lot easier said than done. And the reason for that is because we often turn away from our pain unconsciously. We use rationalization or minimization, blaming, we make excuses. There's sort of like a whole host of like pre-conscious ways that we avoid our pain. One strategy that I like to use, or a way to kind of undermine this victim mindset, is simply by asking ourselves, like, how do I typically respond when things don't go our way? And you can do this in reflection, maybe looking at something that just happened to you recently in the last few days, something that was difficult. Like, how did you respond to that situation? You might have an answer to that already. You might already kind of know that. Oftentimes, there's many ways that we respond to difficulty. So the idea is just really bringing our awareness to this kind of reaction to difficulty. So the invitation is this: by asking yourself, when you're experiencing some difficulty, like an insult, a rejection, maybe a frustration, some disappointment, just asking yourself, how do I respond? And bringing some curiosity to that and starting to familiarize yourself with the story that you're telling. So we can use that story as a way to kind of like get clues into what kind of mindset we're bringing to our experience. That's the tip. And I'll guarantee you this: if you begin to use this, you're going to start to sort of naturally cultivate a hero's mindset. Awareness is powerful like that. It gives us a little bit of space from our experience. And with that space, we get choice or agency. And once you begin to start choosing, what kind of action you want to take or how you're going to respond to the situation, you start to become the hero of your own story. And as we become the hero of our own story, we're going to start to experience the freedom that comes along with that and start living a life that is by our design. So, as always, if you want to discuss this, or maybe you need some more guidance, becoming your hero of your own story, just send me email, or you can set up a free session and we can dig a little deeper into it. So, if not, wishing you lots of good fortune in becoming your own hero. Until next time. Peace.